Hello everyone, my name is Char, and if there was a video camera on me right now, you would see big manly tears streaming down my face. Now, if there was a video camera on me right now, you would be wondering at this point, why is Char crying shirtless in the middle of the night with his PlayStation on? Well, thank you for asking that, fictitious subscriber friend of mine. Why I am sitting here without my shirt on, bawling in front of my TV, is because I picked up Dragon Age Origins, BioWare RPG, about, I'd say, a month ago. And I've played it a couple of times. I've played it through like 3 times now, I believe. And this last one was, without a doubt, one of the saddest things I have ever played. And it made me wonder. It made me think about a bunch of people have said that video games are not art. They aren't art, and obviously that person never just went through that, but I just did. Trying to say that video games are not art is stupid. If you had just bawled your ass off after playing and completing a video game, I bawled so much like snot started to flow, and I had to use my shirt because there wasn't anything around. In the middle of a crowded fucking room filled with relatives and friends, I just fucking broke down and bawled my ass off. I'm gonna be explaining that in a little while, but that was hard. That was a terrible experience. The friends and relatives and dogs looking at me like I was having a fucking heart attack was scary. But the game, oh my god, that was awesome. That was the saddest, most beautiful, most tragic fucking thing I have ever seen in my entire life. But what I'm here to ask is, are video games art? Now, to answer this question, I think that we first need to look at what constitutes art. Art, the definition from dictionary.com, is the quality, production, expression, or realm, according to aesthetic principles of what is beautiful, appealing, or of more than ordinary significance. 2. The class of objects subject to aesthetic criteria. Works of art collectively as paintings, sculptures, or drawings. A museum of art and art collection. 3. A field, genre, or category of art, i.e. dance is an art. Now, what I just went through was emotionally very trying. It was beautiful, and I'm not going to tell you what happened because maybe some of you are playing the game right now. If you guys want to know what happened, I'll tell you what happened, but I'm not going to do it in the video because I'm afraid that somebody might be all, "You ruined it for me, you destroyed my gameplay and it was awesome." But yeah, I think that video games are art. Video games, just a minute ago, they elicited a strong emotional reaction from me that included taking off my shirt and blowing my nose into it. I would say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that video games are art. Art critics and people who say that video games are not art, obviously they've never played a video game, or if they have, they've played Call of Duty, something without any sort of emotional significance at all. And that brings me to my final point. My final point is that some games are not art. Now, if I was to pull up your Call of Duty, like Call of Duty 4, or Modern Warfare 2, or Black Ops, of course Black Ops, they do not constitute art in a multiplayer sense. Multiplayer does not in any way tell a story. Therefore, I would say that Call of Duty is not classified in the multiplayer aspect as art. Same with just about any multiplayer game, really. Red Dead Redemption doesn't classify as art in multiplayer. Gears of War 3 wouldn't, neither would Battlefield or Bioshock 2. But I would say that BioShock 2 and the first BioShock, while playing the single-player campaign, are art, because it tells a story and it's very emotional. Anyways, see, there's a line in the sand, in my opinion. There's video games that are art, and there's video games that aren't art. So, just taking two out of the air. Custer's Revenge, a video game, an 8-bit video game for the Super NES, I believe, where the entire point of you was you were General Custer, the dude that got killed at the Battle of Little Bighorn, and you went across the screen and then you raped an Indian girl at the end. It was 8-bit graphics. It was horrible. It was so horrible it was almost funny. To anybody who's ever played video games in a serious sense, like me, like most of you guys watching me, it would be fucking hilarious, because it is so terrible. It has nothing at all to do with anything. It's terrible. It's a terrible game. But if you stack that up to a game like Dragon Age Origins, like I just watched, or BioWare or BioShock, you would undoubtedly see that what you are seeing is art. BioShock and Dragon Age tell a story. They tell beautiful stories that are tragic and gorgeous, and just I'm gonna cry big man tears if I think about it again. But there's a difference between telling a story in a video game and a multiplayer aspect that's just for gameplay. Like Call of Duty multiplayer is not art, but Dragon Age or BioShock or any game that tells a real story that is emotionally impacting is art. But of course, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Do you guys think that video games are art? Do you not think that they're art? Is there a line in the sand? I would like to know what you guys think about it. And I will see you guys later. Bye.